Good afternoon, and what is a cool, bright and sunny day. It is Thursday the 16th of January, and I'm in the reading nook with a nice hot cup of tea and a box to unbox. What I'm going to pull out of here is this, The Man Who Was Thirsty by G.K. Chesterton. So, in this strange, haunting novel of anarchists, an undercover policeman, Gabriel Syme, is sent by Scotland Yard to infiltrate the General Anarchist Council, and soon finds himself voted to the position of Thursday. As Syme digs deeper, his discoveries about the anarchists and their plans to lead a desperate chase across Europe. But he still has to face the greatest terror that the council has, the leader, Sunday. G.K. Chesterton's exploration of cultural pessimism and religious conviction mixes nightmarish paranoia, parable and political humour, and has been described as the best spy book ever written. So, this book is kicking off a spy season, or a mini spy season, of books as part of the book club I am a member of. So I'll go get a copy. I've always meant to read this. It's interesting that it is published 1897, something like that. First published 1908. Interesting that the previous 20 years or so in British history were beset by the fears of two political elements that would roughly be supplanted by the fears of German invasion, sort of like in the sort of like late 19th and early 20th century, but really a fear of basically anarchists and what they would call Fenians at the time, because both maintained a bombing campaign during the 1880s, 1890s, and Scotland Yard's special branch was essentially established, as far as I recall, to deal with both. Essentially, a lot of the anarchists were actually aligned with what we would call today communists, or certainly would have been the more extremist, would have been sort of like gained their politics from the more extremist literature, which would have come out of sort of like sort of left-wing discourse. And there's a particularly good book about the anarchists and Hunt for them in 1897. I can't remember the name of it, but that was worth reading about the period, and is sort of like germane to this. So basically, as you can see, I really am making this up on the spot. So yeah, and I mean the thing is, so this is really homegrown spy fiction set at home for the most part before it goes off on a sort of chase across Europe, rather than sort of dealing with sort of like an external threat, as it were. But you also have sort of like that fear of the criminal mastermind, sort of, or the anarchist mastermind sort of thing in the mode of Moriarty as well. And G.K. Chesterton, of course, is apart from this one, is best known for the Father Brown mysteries as well. And we've got the original frontispiece there, nicely replicated. Honestly, not a great deal to see in this because it's sort of like all solid text, all the way down to the end. Essentially, there is an addendum by The Man Who Was Thursday by Kingsley Amis, another, of course, in his own right, who would also write James Bond fiction, famously sort of like almost the antithesis of this kind of fiction itself, I suppose. But you would also sort of like fit in with that sort of Joseph Conrad's Secret Agent, also mentioned here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to sort of digging into this. I think it's going to be a little bit different because obviously it's over 100 years old in terms of its writing and style, but a relatively slim novel, so basically getting through this would be too arduous, I would have thought. So yeah, that is The Man Who Was Thursday, G.K. Chesterton, which I'm looking forward to giving a read through. In the meantime, thanks for watching another unboxing in the Nook. If you enjoyed this, then please do click on the like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be alerted to more unboxings in the Nook, where you'll see me out here with a box containing a book or game or role-playing game, in this case an early piece of spy fiction, which I'll unbox and chat about to the best extent of my knowledge for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice little cup of tea. Then please do click on the button below. Thanks again for watching. Be back again soon with another one. Bye for now.